And we are going. What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Orange Dungeon, getting it to your real raw rugged. And I got two people on my other line. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, man. Who we got here today?
We got Pink Siifu. Yeah, Too Rich Benji.
Hey man, how y'all doing today, man?
Man, doing too good, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to talk to my baby. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Hey, two things before we get into this, man. I'm not gonna lie. When Benji came in the camera, I'm always, when I see somebody who look like somebody, I gotta let a nigga know. When you came in the camera, I'm like, this nigga got Future with him right now. But I thought Hendrix came in the camera. What I'm about to say?
Hey, that's funny as hell. It's either that or I get Wiz.
I see both. That's hilarious. Hey, I'm glad y'all boys here. But like I said, two things. That, and I have to tell the people why Pink Siifu a real nigga, man. I haven't even told you this, so you probably don't even remember this story that I'm finna tell.
Yeah.
But last time we did an interview, I casually brought up Navy Blue. I think I was saying I was just listening to nigga a lot. I was like, bro, if you could like throw my name out there, I want to interview, bro. You was like, yeah, for sure. So fast forward, I ended up interviewing bro because his mom seen my review to his Out of Erin album, and we just connected through that. So his mom was like, this guy's funny, look at his review. We ended up doing the interview through that. So I bring up you, I end up interviewing him, and while in the interview, I bring up your name, and he was like, you know what? I was talking to Siifu recently, and he brought you up, and I ain't really pay no mind, but he brought your name up. And I was like, that nigga really, bro? I'm like, he ain't even have to do it. I'm thinking I'm just saying something, and you just like, yeah, nigga, I got you. But you really brought it up, and I just wanted to say before we get into this, I appreciate you, because even though it wasn't why we interviewed, the fact that you did that really meant a lot. So I just want to say I appreciate that, man.
My nigga, bro, you already know it's love, bro. You know it's love, man. Come on, man. You one of them ones, bro. Like, I want you to succeed just like all these other niggas succeeding, bro. Like, so, like, for real. So, like, however I could put niggas on to it, I'm gonna do it, bro. Like, so I'm happy that interview happened, bro. I was so happy that shit happened. The Mavi shit happened. Goddamn. No name shit happened. Nigga, I've been tapping in, bro.
I just did the no name. You must have.
That shit was crazy.
You tapped in. I just did that one.
That shit was beautiful, bro. I was like, oh yeah, nah, he got this shit. I
appreciate that. And like I said before we got on here, likewise to you. You're everywhere, man. Even outside of the music, man. Seeing you on Talib podcast, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching everything you doing. I see you on Needle Drop stuff, like you know what I'm saying? Boy, nigga catering to the niggas, you know what I'm saying? The white people tapped in, like you. Everybody is tapped in with what you're doing, and I'm glad to see it because you was one of the first people that I heard of in this lane. You know what I'm saying? Like with everybody with like the mics and the navy blue. Pink Siifu was the first nigga I heard of. So to see the love and the respect that people give you, I'm glad to see that. So likewise this way, my brother.
Bruh, I mean, same, bruh. Can't hold you, bruh. Like, this shit, like, niggas really, like, bruh, like, this shit. Sometimes I be just blessed at the situation, but it's also hard work. It's like, it ain't just like bullshit. Like, niggas are actually hard working, going crazy out there. So it's like, alright. It's like, it's catching up. It's catching up. So, like, mashallah, bro. I'm like, that shit just, it's beautiful to be like that right now.
Wait, I think you might have walked away from like the little mic situation because you kind of got, it's like you're far away from the mic.
Oh, no, my bad. I was just saying it's beautiful to where we at right now.
Gotcha.
And where shit can be at, you feel me? Like,
and it's funny because before we get to where we at right now, I quickly do want to touch on the past. So the last album you put out been on repeat, and it's on repeat because it's so different. You know what I'm saying? Like is you already put out Gumbo, which I didn't know what I was like. Nigga, is this Pink Siifu? You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect that at all. Nigga, you feel me? Nigga had me ready to go choke slam a police officer listening to that. You feel me? Right? So I wouldn't expect that at all. And then on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, Leather Boulevard is like, You know what I'm saying? It's like you went from like Gumbo being like a radical black revolutionary to Leather Boulevard nigga like in his hippie bag. You know what I'm saying? Like just in this chill, we finna smoke weed and do some jazz spoken word. So just from those polar opposites, do you realize the range that you have? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know if you like, is that a self-conscious thing that you want to display the range that you have? Because that's completely different albums.
I mean, not necessarily like I want to display the range, but I just want to like create everything that's in my head. Like I to do all the sonics, like, you feel me, like as I want to do them. So like I do like range though. I do like, that's my favorite thing I like about artists. But like, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely think of the genre or the sonic palette before I start going into shit. But like, sometimes I just like, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. And I definitely know that I can do mostly anything that I think of. I just gotta execute it in a way that I think is fine. But like, I probably can do all that shit. So like, niggas be trying to all the time.
Is the music that you put out at that time, so like let's say Gumbo for an example, is that a representation of your headspace at the time, or do you have to get into a headspace to make an album like that?
That's like the headspace I'm at the time. Yeah, that's definitely the headspace I'm at the time. Leather Boulevard is like, alright, we about to tap into this. But it's like also the collaborations, like who you around. Like for Gumbo, I was around just my like for real, just like my group GKFAM, all my niggas from back home, like Too Rich, Peso, like Quest, and then like, yeah, for real, it's just like real homie shit. And then, not saying Leather Boulevard wasn't, but Leather Boulevard, like I was around just Ali, DJ Harrison, Butcher Brown, and then like just it was in like just the difference in like it was me and Ali the whole way through Leather Boulevard. With Gumbo, just me and my niggas, and me just like, so it was just a different like structure. You feel me? With me and Ali, it was just like two niggas on the same, like, all right, this is what we doing. Gumbo, it was just me with my niggas. You know how that could be when you at home when you back home with your niggas. You just want to get into shit. Like, you want to pull up over there. So that was Gumbo for real. Like, in a nutshell. Like.
And speaking of going back home, something that I had no idea until recently, and it made me respect you even more. How did I not know you was a South nigga? I didn't know you was from the South. This whole time, I thought you were from L.A. I was like, this nigga got a funny ass accent for a nigga from LA, but I had no idea. You Alabama, right?
Yeah, Birmingham, bro. 205. That's why I came out with Inslee. I ain't even from Inslee, but my cousin was living in Inslee at the time when I came up with the name, and that's where I came up with the idea to make the album type shit. So I just named it Inslee. But yeah, I'm from Birmingham, bro. 205.
And it's funny because your music has like a very southern, down there like soul food type of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Like very, very soulful. And even on the last album, you feel me? You had people from the South. You got my dog on the album, man. Real Florida nigga, Devin Morrison, man. You know, so I love Devin, man. So
Devin Morrison is the GOAT, bro.
Man, he's so good. How did you find out about him?
Well, low key, bro, I keep it a buck. Back in the day, he found out about me. Approached me for a feature, like him and this producer from Japan, bro. I'm forgetting his name right now, bro. Shout out to homie, I'm forgetting his name, but I met him through my good homie Malik Abdul Rahman, and he had just connected. You know? He was just saying, yo, they're good folks out there in Japan. This was when Devin was living in Japan. And then we did a song We did a song back then, and we just stayed in contact for real. Then he moved to LA, and we just you know what I'm saying, just like stayed in contact, bro. And then when we did the song, bro, we just heard that nigga. We just heard Devin on it. We was like, oh, bro, we gotta go to Devin, cause we listen to Devin like all the time. Like we be on Devin IG, like his Instagram. We be seeing what he be doing with the commercials. Like we love Devin, bro. So like we was just like, bro, we gotta get Devin on this shit. The homie, so it was like, made it, yeah, it was perfect, bro. But Devin's so talented, like I love Devin. Like Devin crazy.
I remember I interviewed Devin, and I hate comparing people to other people, but when I did it to him, he understood what I was saying, and he was saying like that was somebody he looked up to. I was like, if I had to say you reminded me of somebody, when I hear him, he sounds like Brian McKnight in like a parallel universe. And he was like,
you said Brian McKnight and who?
And he sounds like Brian McKnight. If Brian McKnight existed in like a parallel universe, he would be Devin Morrison. That's what he sounded like to me. And he felt that. And every time I hear him, he just has like a very, how can I say, it's not a throwback sound, but it feels like very reminiscent to something that, but it's nothing I could base it off of. But it's like, damn, I feel like this feels so like, for example, when we talked about Fly Anakin, you said the first time you heard Fly Anakin, you thought he was a nigga that, you was like, this nigga alive? This nigga sound like somebody from the night. That's how I feel about Devin Morris. I'm like, this, you know what I'm saying? So he got that type of sound. So to hear him on that What's Up is so, and I feel for you. What's up? That beat is so fire. So y'all boys did y'all thing on that right now, man.
Oh my nigga, bro. Ali crushed that shit, bro. Like that shit crazy, bro. Like Ali and Busher Brown, they crushed that shit.
And it's funny because somebody else on that album who I've been getting into more recent, and I don't know where she came from. Like I just listened to her last album, like she's so fire, and I seen she was on this. Jametta Rose.
Jametta Rose is crazy.
Can you educate me on Jametta Rose real quick? Cause like how long she been out? Like I'm just hearing about her this year.
Bro, Jametta Rose.
I'm late.
Jametta Rose like the queen of LA, bro. She all over this New York record. She all over like Sarah shit. I don't necessarily want to say Sarah shit, but she all over Shafiq shit. That she's on some Sarah records for sure. She's on like goddamn she's been on so much shit, like a lot of Shafiq shit, like it's just crazy, bro. Like Jametta Rose is like literally the queen of LA, bro. She been on the the MED shit. I mean the Bad Neighbor shit, the MED Blue and Madlib shit, like really just the background queen. And she got this choir called the Voices of Creation.
Yeah.
And that's also crazy. And like, you know what I'm saying, that was on the intro, not the intro, but like that was on one of the songs for No Name shit. But she's always doing some shit in LA with that. So if you ever in LA, you gotta see that shit. Cause Jametta been putting on for LA for the longest, probably 20 years for doing this music shit. Probably like 15, 20 years. Like,
so she an OG.
Yeah, she an OG, bro. Like for real.
For sure. Shout out to Jametta.
Need all her flowers and respect.
For sure.
Real for real. She need all her powers, all her flowers, all her respect, bro. Like, and then with the she just now extended her whole artistry, and I'm so proud of her, bro. Like she's just crazy.
Shout out to Jametta. Like I said, the features and how you put it together on Leather Boulevard was very beautiful, and like I said, it's very it's a lot of spoken reasons. It's a lot of spoken word on here. Has that always been an interest of yours, or is that something you kind of recently taken to?
Nah, I mean, I started doing all of this shit through poetry. So, yeah, that made me start doing music. So,
what got you interested in that in that spoken word?
What got me into poetry?
Yeah,
girls, Tupac. Like, you know, being a big Tupac fan, like watching Love Jones, Yeah, yeah. Girls really though. It was like a couple women like shorties I dated that used to write poetry and like just got me hit to that shit. Like okay, where we would write poems together or like write poems back and forth on some cute shit. Like I just started just doing that shit just outside of that, just like not just for cute shit. You feel me? Just like for all emotions type shit. So like yeah.
How long?
Poetry.
Keep going.
All this shit.
No, I was gonna say like, how long did like poetry was poetry ever? Because you said you started doing it for girls. What did it ever become a thing where it was almost like healing to you, like something that became almost like therapy? Would it ever become therapeutic for you?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I mean, when I started, like even when I would do poetry for girls, I would do poetry for myself too. Like I just started like, oh damn, I could just write whatever. Like that's cool. Like you feel me? Like yeah, definitely was healing. It was very imaginative. It was like the imagination of that imaginary part of it. Like that was healing to me. How I could create shit in my mind. Like when I started listening to niggas like Lupe and shit like that. Cause like I wasn't really rapping at all, but I was just like, I just would listen to that nigga and be like, bro, that shit just sound like some fly ass poetry. Hey, like Lupe was the first nigga. Like Tupac was poetry to me, but like Lupe was like just a different type of poetry, and kind of like I like just thought like we was a little bit similar back then, just on top. Just in terms of like the context and the concept and shit, like the subject matter what niggas was writing about. Like I used to write about that. So I was just like Lupe's first two albums, like fucking Food and Liquor,
and the Cool.
Not really the Cool. I'm talking not even the first two albums. Food and Liquor for sure, but like Fahrenheit and Food and Liquor, like. Those two, like, when I heard those shits, I was just like, oh, this shit just poetry. This shit just flies, interesting ass poetry. And that made me just start writing a little bit differently. And I would say that definitely was like, I started shedding, like, a lot. I was just, like, just being imagined. I was just doing what in that paper with my shit, like after I started listening to Lupe, I was like, oh damn, you could do this with the words, like, cause this poetry. Then I kind of started getting into having my poetry more like rapping and shit, like, and then that slowly trickled into all the other shit.
So I want to keep you right there because I'm from Florida, Alabama, not that far from Florida, so I know how similar the coaches are. Even though you're slightly older than me, I would imagine we've had very similar experiences when it comes to music because, growing up black in Florida or Alabama, not a lot of niggas listen to Lupe. You know what I'm saying? That's not the most popular thing to listen to. Or niggas aren't listening to, like, when I was growing up, niggas listening to Boosie, Plies, Webby. Like, that was, like, all I was hearing. So for a nigga to venture out and listen to a Lupe, that would be, like, a very different type of thing. Did you experience that? Or did you have people around you listening to Lupe and just more heady stuff like that?
I mean, my nigga Peso was listening to Lupe. It was a couple niggas. There wasn't that many niggas listening to Lupe. But I mean, yeah. I feel like it was just really just me and my thing, and just a few of my niggas that was really like, you feel me, like fucking with it. That shit was cool. Like,
did you always feel like you had a sense of self? Because usually as a kid, you the only nigga listening to something like that, or you one of the only niggas listening to something like that, you might feel like, damn, am I weird? You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one. But did you always have like a sense of self where you was like, nigga, this is what I like? Or did you know what I'm saying? Because you know how it is when you're a kid. You want to fit in with everybody. Or did you kind of have that sense of self as a kid?
What? Like, I want to fit in?
Well, yeah, just in the sense where, like I said, you was one of the only niggas listening to Lupe growing up. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody
I mean,
listening to, you know
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
say that. I wouldn't say that. Like, it just was like I didn't mind being just me and a few niggas listening to
Yeah,
Lupe.
yeah,
So, like I definitely wasn't the nigga trying to listen to, like, the weirdest shit
yeah,
and being like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want, like, the punk
yeah,
or, like, the emo or, like, the metal
yeah.
type kid, like, nigga, I don't care, I'm dressing like this, I wasn't really like that at all. But, like, I was like, cause I listen to all that other shit too. I listen to Wayne, I listen to Gucci, I listen to that shit. So, like, I'll be like, yo, y'all fuck with Lupe? Niggas be like, nah. I'll be like, y'all asleep, nigga. That nigga be rapping, nigga. Niggas be like, play some Wayne. No, I'm like, Wayne my favorite rapper. So I'll be like, nah, Wayne hard, but I'm telling you, that nigga Lupe hard. Like, he going crazy. Like, so I was that type nigga. Like, I ain't really give a fuck if he was like, oh, that nigga ass. I was like, all right, that nigga hard, though. That nigga going crazy, like, type shit. Like,
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
Like,
I remember being a kid, and for whatever, like, nigga, I went through, like, a period where I thought, like, Royce the 5'9" was, like, the best rapper alive. And, like,
Royce the 5'9" was crazy. I just, Royce the 5'9", yeah, Royce the 5'9" was crazy. Bro, I just think he didn't, yeah, I feel you. We talking bars, Royce the 5'9" is crazy. Royce the 5'9" definitely don't get the bars flowers, like, for sure.
Not at all. I remember showing, like I said, growing up in Jacksonville, Florida, I remember showing somebody Royce, and niggas was like, bro, cut this off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like, bro, throw on some plies, bro. They ain't listening to this. I'm like,
Oh God. Nah, definitely Plies had niggas in a chokehold, bro. Like, that shit was, I remember when Plies came out. Not even when he came out. My brother's from Fort Lauderdale. So, like, I remember, I think I went to go visit him. Yeah, I went to go visit him, or he came to Birmingham. One of the two. And it was Plies in the system. He was like, yeah, niggas going crazy on Plies right now in Florida, bro. And then right after that trip, bro, like, all I heard was Plies. All the shorties playing Plies. Everybody playing Plies. That shit was crazy. Niggas don't talk about that at all. Plies had niggas in chokehold for like 2 years.
Plies is definitely a legend, and it's something funny you said that all the shorties was playing Plies, because some interesting that I've noticed. There's so many bad women that love Pink Siifu. Like, cute women love, bro. I've seen so many women play songs from you, and I'm like, what you know about this? You know, who shows you this? Because, like, I just don't be expecting. Because, like I said, bro, Jacksonville is a place where Jacksonville is 10 years behind everything. So when I see them play anything like that, like, I had a girl send me Mike and Sideshow song off of the Alchemist tape that they had put out. I'm like, well, how do you know about this? Because it's so rare to find not even just women, but dudes. Like, niggas just don't be up on that.
She was from Florida, though.
Huh? Yeah, she from Jacksonville. So it's, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what is happening right now? So when I see girls, like, bro, I'm going to tell you what I seen a lot of girls posting. It's not just one song, but it's the tape with you and Fly Anakin. People love that. Is, bro, that Richard Pryor, that's such a hard beat. The way y'all flowed on that, great. You know what I'm saying? That Richard Pryor, for sure, one of my favorite songs of 2020. That's an amazing song, and I see a lot of people love that album. That's a special album, bro. I don't know if you know that, but that's a special album.
Thank you, family. Yo, cause somebody called Iron Man one time. He just called me. Yo, nah, nigga. That I love shorties that love anything that I put out, nigga. Cause when the shorties pull up and when the shorties fuck with it, shorties rule the world, bro. Women rule the world, bro. Like, point blank, bro. So women fuck with your shit. You in there, bro. Like, you in there. You in there, period. Like, especially with art. Like, I don't know about anything else, but probably, shit, if women fuck with your shit, then you probably got a good idea, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, type shit. Like, so it's just like, I'm just like, I don't know, like when like even in college when I first started making music, bro, I used to show my roommate and my homegirl. Um, Actually, nah. Well, yeah, but they wasn't even my roommates though. I showed my roommate, like, but they was a couple, so like I wasn't kind of like showing just a girl because it was a couple. That was my roommate, but it was two girls in college, bro. I would go to their crib and we ain't fuck, we ain't kissing nothing. I was there just playing my music, be like, yo, and we was smoking, blah blah blah, chills, watch TV, but like. I'd be like, yo, you fuck with this? You fuck with it? And they did critique my first songs. Like, they was like my critiquers. Like, two girls. Like, just like, yeah, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, that shit hit, that beat crazy. All right, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Why you yelling, though? like, blah, blah, blah. It was like all of that shit. And then, like, when I started featuring my niggas and shit, they be like, see, how that nigga rapping, like the voice, like all of that, nigga. It was like coach, like, cause I was just making my first songs and I was all the way out there, and none of my niggas went to that school, so I was just just making songs and yeah, nigga. So like I was just like, but yeah, two women, nigga. That was my first critiques, bro. So like that shit be meaning a lot when Shorty be fuck my shit. I be feeling like back then, nigga, I'm like, alright, yeah, I got one, nigga. Alright, bet, like, type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, that shit fine. And low key, to me, a Shorty always pulled up with the hottest shit. Like, yeah. I found out about Currency from a Shorty. I found out about Dom Kennedy from a Shorty. I found out about Larry June from a Shorty. I found out about goddamn Eves Tumor. I found out about King Cruel. I found out about, like, I could like think back. I found out about a lot of dope shit, like, from Shorty's type shit. So I'm like, nigga, like,
hey. Real quick, King Cruel would sound crazy over some of the Leather Boulevard production. Like, if that, like, he got the voice.
King Cruel?
Yeah, King Cruel would sound crazy over some of that Leather Boulevard production.
Man, me and King Cruel will make some shit. He don't be featuring nobody, though. My homie had to remind me of that. He was like, bro, he the only indie artist that really don't be featuring, and he be selling out these shows and doing crazy like this. And I'm like, you know what? That's a fact. Shout out Archie, bro, because he don't be featuring nobody. Like, he don't do shit. Like, as far as like with people.
Yeah.
Like he like, I'm just like, damn, that's hard, low key. Like,
so you know met bro before?
Yeah, but slight.
Got you.
It was like kind of slight. Like he probably don't remember me type shit.
Got you.
Like, but it was like kind of recent. I think it was like 2 years ago, like 2.5 years ago or something. But it was like at a show. It was like outing. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't like an indoor. I kind of like meeting niggas indoors. Like for the first time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if I'm meet a nigga indoor, and then I'm like, we might like be watching something, might laugh at something we watch. Like, I don't know, like it's no stress, bro. Like it ain't no outside.
It's a controlled environment.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of like shit. If I'm meet you, or it's like an outside area and it's not that many people. Like if it's crowded, I ain't really meet your ass for real. Like,
and before we get to what you got going on today, I do want to touch on a couple more tracks on Fly Siifu, because when I think I did like an albums of the year list on, I don't think I ever sent it to you, but I did an albums of the year list on Complex that year, and I mentioned that as one of my favorite albums of the year on Complex, because
nigga, bro,
such a good album, bro. And I would be remiss to not bring up somebody that I know you do know, and this was my first time ever hearing, bro. I heard his name before, never actually heard him rap. Silk Money. I have to give you. I gotta give you my first impression. When I first heard that interlude, I was like, "Who the fuck is this? This nigga sounds insane. Like this nigga sound like goddamn if, bro. He just sound. I don't. He sounds crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what a verse. That is a crazy interlude. How did that happen? What made you just say we finna just get this nigga his own shit? Like just let this nigga just rap.
I honestly, so first off, that nigga Silk Money, bro, fucking GOAT, legend. Period. I've been a fan of Silk Money since Divine Council, December, P. Sherman. Like I've been a fan of him and them for a minute, bro. So, boom. Frank know that. Frank knew I was a fan of them niggas, but that's also Frank's man. Like that's like his twin type shit. Like that's really his bro type shit. So like he knew that shit, and I was just like, yo, let's get something on this shit. So I was like, let's like on the tape, period. And then I think Frank had that track or that beat. Then he was like, this would be hard. And then I think it was Frank's idea for us both to rap on it. Because I think him and Silk already got tracks and shit. And like, I think it was Frank's idea for that to happen. And for him not to rap on it. And like, it would just be me and him. Because it was like blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, but Frank facilitated that for sure. Like, that shit was beautiful, bro. And yeah, nigga, that nigga spazzed. He just sent us that back, nigga, and he just spazzed. And we was like, nigga, like, I wanted to do a little hook, but yeah, when he sent that back, I was like, yeah, all I gotta do is this, nigga. That nigga went crazy, nigga. Like, so, like, he delivered, nigga, and he always do. Like, that No Name verse, that shit was crazy.
Bro,
so,
what that nigga just came in, what he say? I'm not surprised to find the footage of FBI like crazy, bro.
Even the last album, though, he just dropped, like, or like the most recent album, like, that shit crazy, bro. Like, so, and all his albums fucking crazy, but his last album was really, 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 really crazy. So, like, it's just, yeah, bro, that nigga's one of the not even really slept on, because he low-key your favorite's favorite. Like, he got songs with 3 Stacks, and he got songs with Tyler, he got songs with like your favorites know this nigga, bro. Like, it ain't no, like, he ain't really slept on for real, like, but he definitely one of the GOATs, like, and a true GOATs, like top 5 that niggas don't mention enough type shit. Like, nigga, I'm like, nigga, fuck, cause the work prove it, the past prove it. It's like it's like Key. Silk Money remind me of Key. Like nigga, what? Nigga, you hear with this, you hear the flow and everything that this nigga, like, you can't, it's undeniable shit consistently for years. It's like, and it's like your favorite shit. So it's like, you can't come on, bro.
Shout out to Silk, man. Like I said, the features didn't disappoint, because even the women, like what Liv did on the album, you know what I'm saying? Also, just want to say, Liv probably has one of my favorite hooks of 2023, which is on Maxo's album. The why did we figure it out? What would you do? That hook is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Liv for doing what Liv do, man.
Bruh, anytime, shout out Liv, bruh. I swear to God, bruh, getting Liv on your track be like Christmas. I swear to God, bruh. I swear to God.
And then it didn't stop, because the other interlude, you know what I'm saying? Is it Cream interlude? How you say Creme? How you say that?
No, Creme.
Creme. That right there, bro, that is gorgeous. Like, bro, that album is so well crafted, and to put that in there, I'm like, this just, you know, I was like, bro, that's a beautiful song. What made y'all put that? Because that's almost like a Bro, that sounds like something that that sounds like a start of a like if I was crafting an album and I was like, what's gonna be the perfect pop like indie alt type of album? That'd be the intro. That's how I'm starting it off. And the fact y'all slid in as the interlude, I'm like, nigga, is this the best thing I ever heard? Like, that is so good. Like, what made y'all put that on there?
Bro, my nigga, bro. I mean, yo, shout out Fouché again for that. And then, yeah, bro, I just had that beat. And I was gonna rap on it. But then I was like, nah. I was like, we should like rap on it. We sent it to Uncle John.
Y'all said that to Uncle? That's crazy. What?
We sent it to Uncle John and he rapped on it. But Fouché has sung over it already. Like, Fouché sung over it because Fouché was living with me. Like, we was all living together. And then Fouché did it at the crib. And I was like, oh, fine. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna send this to Unc, and he gonna rap after her. And then he ended up rapping all over like her vocals. But it was so hard. It was so hard, but I was just like, we was just like, oh damn, bro. Wait, low key, nah, we just wanted you to rap after. But bro, could you just rap this verse after? like low key, like, cause this shit crazy. And then he was just like, oh damn, like I ain't really hear it like that, like. And then we just got from shit.
That's hilarious.
But it's a whole Unc verse that never happened on that. That was amazing.
See, bro,
I think he put it on something else, but I really haven't heard it. Like, cause I remember like a few lines, and I really don't think I've heard it. But I'll have to like really just scavenge around for that verse. But I think he put it out, but I don't know.
Bro, when I hear that beat, I think of like a beautiful like R&B type of like pop type of song. You saying Uncle John rapped over that? That got my brain. It was
crazy. The perfect mix. It was the perfect mix. It would have fucked your head up, but it already fucked your head up because Fouché went crazy. But like, what I wanted to do, I was trying to just do some crazy shit because I'm a fan of Unc. Yeah. Like, Uncle John is like one of the best rappers ever. So like, I was just wanted to showcase that over like beautiful instrumentation, like just so you can hear how good that nigga is over some. And I just wanted to show that with the most beautiful shit, and Fouché got the most beautiful shit. So I was just like, damn. But Fouché delivered, nigga. We really, at the end of the day, it's perfect. It's perfect. So like,
see, I got a question for you because you're a really good rapper. I love your singing. I love when you sing. Like, you have a very unique singing voice that not anybody else has. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sound like you sound like you goddamn Erykah Badu little cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that's the biggest compliment because Erykah Badu is one of my favorite artists of all time. So
Badu the GOAT.
You feel me?
Right there.
So
that's my third mama.
Hey, so that's and I gotta ask you about that. But so that's a huge compliment. But when I hear you talking, and I know you love actually being in the booth, rapping, singing, but it sounds like you also get a lot of enjoyment for like curating music. Like, oh, I hear this person on this, I want to put, you know what I'm saying? It's like you get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Am I right for assuming that?
Hell yeah, I was just in the studio like about like 2 weeks ago. I was in that bitch for like 12 hours. I ain't hop on the mic at all. I was just telling other niggas what to do on the mic and what to play and what to sing and what the chords. I was just arranging shit, and I looked at Too Rich. I was like, bro, this is my first time being in the studio this long and ain't touched the mic. Like, I've done this before. I did that at the Boulevard sessions, but I ain't never been in here for 12 hours and I ain't touched the mic, nigga. That's crazy. I'm just telling others. I thought I was gonna get on the mic too, but it ended up just doing all that. So I was just like, damn. But I fucked with it though. You feel me? Like I was just like, y'all just took a step back, but I was like, damn, I fucked with this. Like this hard. Like,
Could you see yourself doing that for somebody else for a whole album, like helping them arrange a whole album?
I'm gonna get it right for me first.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't really not saying it's ever gonna be perfect, but it's definitely gonna be like, all right, I got it. And once I feel like that, it's probably like 2 more albums. And like 2 more albums, I'm gonna probably be at my best curating / arrangement type thing. Probably 2 more albums, which like probably 3 more years, 4 more years. I could probably definitely do that for niggas.
Okay.
Like confidently, and like really, like right now I'm kind of still figuring it out still, but like I'm getting a hang of it when in terms of sequencing and all that. I'm really like, I really love that shit. I love that shit. That's my favorite shit, low key. It ain't my favorite shit, but I take so much time. I take way more time doing that than I take recording. Like I'm so not quick at recording, but I'm like, I got brought up looking at Wayne videos and all that shit. So like, I'm quick at recording, but yeah, that I take so much time with the other shit.
And I could tell, cause like I think anybody watching could tell, like I could tell how into you are just explaining the process behind the music. I could tell you really take a lot of pride in the, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna put this here, we're gonna put this there, we're gonna put this person off, we're gonna keep this person off, we're gonna put this person on. You know, I could tell you put a lot of pride into that. So hey, whatever you do, bruh, that's real artistry. Don't ever change that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the thing that take you to the next, because there's a lot of niggas who can rap. There's a lot of niggas who can just put bars together. But it's not a lot of niggas that got the artistry to make the music, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna last 20 years from now. So, you know what I'm saying, keep that quality, man. That's beautiful, brother. That's beautiful.
Thank you, family. Now, for real, that's all my favorites did, bro. That's why we try to just keep this shit spinning, bro.
For sure.
Like that goddamn, like, and I appreciate that though. That ass.
Nah,
like,
for sure. And before we start recording, you told me that we got something coming up soon, right?
Yeah, when is coming out?
Shit, maybe today or tomorrow. Soon.
Oh shit, bro. Okay, wait, alright. So yeah, nigga, the fuck, nigga, we got this album dropping on niggas. You feel me? Halloween.
What it's called?
The album called. That was too rich. What the album called, bro? Not too rich. What the album called, bro? It's too quiet. It's too quiet.
It's too quiet.
It's too quiet.
Hey, hold on. Hey, can we get a drip check for both of y'all? Cause y'all niggas really putting it on today.
Tell them to come. We at this. Tell them to come by. Max over downstairs. No, wait, Drip, you want a drip check?
Hey, also tell Maxwell I said what's good when you see that nigga. But please drip check though, please. Okay. Hey, tell Benji back up a little bit. Back up just a little bit. We're gonna get the whole, just a little, yeah, whole fit, yeah. Okay. Hey, it's too quiet right now, man. I like it, man.
Have to get the queen on time.
I like it. Okay, so
we got the album dropping on Halloween.
Yeah,
though,
yeah. What should we expect? Cause like I said, what's going on, bro?
You feel me? My boy Blvd.
What's going on with you, my boy? What type of sounds can we expect from this?
Pandemonium. I don't even know. What sounds can you expect? Like, it's definitely just it's some fun shit. It's fun. It's probably my funnest shit.
Okay. And it's October when?
Halloween.
Halloween. Okay.
We're gonna drop Halloween. We had a couple dates in mind, but we're gonna do Halloween.
For sure.
We're gonna do Halloween. And yeah, it's like really like a surprise joint for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas really don't. The only niggas that know about it really is the niggas we was working on it with for real. So it's like, yeah, I just wanted to give niggas something for the end of the year with my niggas.
So I'm breaking news with this.
You probably breaking news with this.
Okay.
You probably breaking news with this.
Okay.
We gotta ease up a couple days, you feel me? But you probably breaking news with this.
For sure.
I will actually be super down with you for you to break the news for this.
Okay.
And then, but I need one thing first, though.
Okay.
I gotta do one thing first.
Take your time.
Take
So we'll drop this interview later. We'll drop the interview later. I keep this in the vault. This in the vault for sure.
Nah. But like, you the first interview.
Okay.
You the first interview, and we gonna do this. And fuck, God. I mean, I don't know. You know what to say about it. I wish I sent you it. We mastering it literally right now.
Okay.
So like, it ain't like fully in our hands yet.
For sure. Well, shit, man. I don't want to keep it for
It's in the kitchen with it.
It's cooking up. All right.
It's in the kitchen with it.
Hey, man, a nigga don't want to keep it for too long. But before I do have this last question because you brought it up. Erykah Badu. I have seen that. You know what I'm saying? I done seen that you've been with her. You know what I'm saying? What's the relationship there? How did you guys even come together? Because, like I said, that is legit one of my favorite artists of all time.
Badu is mama's, bro. She like fucking, she just, let's take the steps. Badu really is like, I don't know, I've been connected with Badu since I was a kid, first off, because she raised a nigga. But second off, Liv put us on FaceTime one time, and then that's how I fell in love with her in the personal life. and then she just followed me, showed me love in the DM, and been wanting to meet me for a minute, and we kept kind of missing each other, and we finally met at DC at her show. Shout out Preservation, DJ Preservation. He was DJing for Yasin Bey, and he gave me he just really set it up. Cause even Badu was like, oh shit, like okay, let me know, blah blah blah. But like, Badu really be real busy sometimes. So like, I just was like, and Prev was like, yo, blah blah, like so I was like, alright, that. So just did that, and that shit worked out perfect. And I got to meet all them niggas, and that was my first time really locking in with DJ Preservation, and I really fuck with him.
Legend.
Super. Just for that, and just like he a real cool nigga, bro. He was like real solid. So like, so him got to meet Yasin Bey, Badu. Shit was amazing. It was a beautiful night. They killed that shit too. That tour was crazy. So we just met after that shit. And she was like, finally, nigga. Like, she was like, it was just like, and it was just dope. It was just dope, cause I always been wanting to meet her and shit. And I think it was the dopest thing for me was like for her to meet me and like actually already really know about me.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, it was a little bit more than me just pulling up being like, yo, like I fuck with you and blah blah blah. Like, so it was like, nigga, I've been supposed to meet your ass. Like, I'm fun, so and she real cool. She funny as hell too. So I was just like, oh yeah, nah, you real auntie. I fuck with you. I fuck with you. Like.
Hey man, so before we get out of here, any last words you gotta say, man?
Any last words? Hold on, Tourist gotta say some words. Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate the introduction, man. We gonna definitely link, man.
For sure.
We gonna tap in with you, bro. For sure. We gotta come down to Florida, bro.
Yeah, you do.
See what them big booty hoes talking about. Hey, for sure, man.
Man, love though. We gonna rock out.
For sure, man. Definitely tap in.
On that boy band, you know what
Oh
I'm saying?
God, bro, you gotta check the game out.
Hold on, what he said? Hold on, what he said?
You gotta check the whole gang out, bro, because the whole gang coming for the whole game, nigga, the whole thing.
Wait, he said something about boy band? What did he say?
Yeah, GK fam,
Okay.
boy band. If you look on my IG, I didn't post about it. I seen you their album though, but boy band, that's Peso Gordon and Von Beasy.
Okay.
That shit crazy. I'm on that shit, 2 Rich on that shit, and yeah, that shit fire.
Okay.
That shit fire. They on our album too, and then it's really some gang shit. Like I'm about just like really the start. I like just me really introducing like who I be making music with on the regular.
Okay.
Like for real. So who I be with and like so like this that.
For sure. Well, shit, man. I appreciate you stopping by. For everybody watching, I appreciate y'all, boys. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play. Y'all holla at your boy.
Wait. Hold on. You said you want to holla at your boy one time. Hold on. This nigga like Michael Jackson. What's up, man?
What's poppin' with you, bro?
What's good?
Hey, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I really want to say this real quick. Both Handed is one of the best songs of 2023. Just wanted to let you know that. By far, one of the best songs of 2023, man. Y'all niggas is funny, man. For sure, man.
Like Michael Jackson for real.
Hey, can we get can we get a drip check on that nigga? That dripped out right now, man. That nigga Max.
Hold on, drip check.
Can we get a drip check on Max?
Hold on, you got a drip check in the street.
Ooh, what a drip.
In the street.
Oh man, the three amigos dripped out, man.
Come on, bro.
Hey man, we gonna end the interview like that, man. We
I love you, bro.